Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So yesterday we found out that they are making a film about Sylvester Stallone and how he got the movie Rocky made. Now that's very interesting if you think about it. We don't normally see movies that deal with how a famous movie got made. You know, some people might think, well, who cares about that? The movie's out, the movie's made. Who gives a fuck how it even started, how it was conceived? You know, what someone like me who works behind the scenes and used to make films and used to watch a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs on the making of a movie. To me, that's very fascinating. And now you're gonna do a movie about what it took for Sylvester Stallone to get Rocky made, the original Rocky that went on to win Best Picture, and I think it won Best Script. That's very exciting. Apparently it's going to be directed by Peter Farrelly. Yes, Farrelly as in one of the Farrelly brothers who's directed movies like Dumb and Dumber, Shallow Hal, Me, Myself, and Irene. But he also directed the Best Picture winner Green Book that got Mahershala Ali his second Oscar win. It also had Viggo Mortensen in there. This is fascinating, like I said, because I don't think a lot of people just think, oh yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Good, you know, he got Rocky made. Like, at the time that Rocky was being thought of, that Stallone wrote the script for, and had to shop that around to get people to agree to buy it, to make the movie, to get funding and all that. It's not easy. It's not easy for someone who was unknown at the time. Not to mention, the other part that was challenging for Stallone was, once again, Stallone was a nobody at the time. He might have had a few things here and there, like little TV, but as a star, no. And that was the other stipulation, was he wanted to star in the movie, and everyone was like, no, you're a nobody. You might have written a great script, but you're a nobody. Nobody's gonna put up money for you to star in the movie. You look weird. Your speech, you have like a speech impediment, so no one's gonna hire you to be the star of their film when half of the people can't even understand you. That actually helped the movie for the Rocky character. And you know, you're like I said, you're a nobody. You don't look like the Hollywood A-list, you know, person. You don't look like Tom Cruise. Okay? You don't look like, you know, Clint Eastwood in his early days. You know, you don't look like Sean Connery. You know, you don't even look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay? You know, Arnold looks better looking than you. He might also have a weird, you know, put the cookie down now! But you are not going to be Rocky. We'll make the movie, but we're going to cast someone else to play Rocky. And he had to fight tooth and nail to finally get someone to not only buy the script and make the film, but also approve him as the lead. So that journey as a film in general for a character can be very fascinating on screen. That's one of those David and Goliath type of, you know, David is Stallone, Goliath is Hollywood. You know, and this is one of the underdog stories, like Rocky, the parallels. And that's probably what they'll do with the movie. I'm sure they'll have scenes of him filming as Rocky, but then show that underdog story of a nobody, broke, doesn't have the look of a Hollywood star, and how he rises up and able to get the star in the movie that goes on to win Best Picture at the Oscars. That's an underdog story. So, I'm very fascinated. I'm a huge Rocky fan of the franchise. Um, you know, Stallone ended up getting. Also, you gotta remember, Stallone got nominated for Best Supporting Actor as Rocky for playing Rocky Balboa in Creed 1. So that's right there. They even wanted to add that, like as a, 20 years later, 30 years later, Stallone finally got his Oscar nomination for Rocky. That would be mind-blowing. And that's how you end the movie. But yeah, obviously now the big question is going to be who is going to play a young Sylvester Stallone. That is going to be an important casting. That is going to be a very, very interesting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is there a possibility they go after Milo Ventimiglia, who played his son in Rocky Balboa and Creed 2? They could. I mean, do they go after an unknown? Could they get like a Miles Teller who he could. Miles Teller's not a bad idea. Maybe get a little bit tanner, but he has the physique. He did that one boxing movie back in like 2018. I don't know. Do they go with it like that? Do you go after like Milo Ventimiglia, Miles Teller, or do you go with the unknown? I don't know. Not only that, and they do show some of the making of the movie. Who's going to play Adrian? Who's going to play Mick? Who's going to play Paulie? Yo, Barney! I got you a watch. I don't want to watch. Apollo Creed. I mean, we just had Carl Weathers pass away earlier this year. Who's going to play Carl Weathers? Would they even think about bringing Michael B. Jordan in to play the young Apollo Creed? The young Carl Weathers? I don't know. Very fascinating. Very interesting. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? I think this would be a really cool idea if it's done right. Now, the Peter Farrelly thing, I'm a little iffy. He's really only done one drama. But you never know. Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment.